Hello. So, this is probably long awaited. People are probably wondering what I've been eating. Hello to my new subscribers. Thank you for joining me. Right, now, this is my final facts. I have to ignore the background. This is the sweatshop, as the UPS guy says. And I'm kind of in my conservatory and it's cold. So, this is my A5 sized Filer Facts. What size? Let's have a look. Finsbury, A5 Finsbury. I think that's the model. And these are from the Pound Shop, cute pens. Now, I made the diary inserts myself. So, my Gryffindor key ring, just a little bit of cute junk there. I've covered up the my personal information and said basically if you find this and you like my diary, I'll make you one. Bit of an incentive for somebody to bring your stuff back. But generally I don't take this out the house, so I don't really have to worry about that. I need to make this cover page a bit bigger to cover up the side tabs, but it's a work in progress. It's functional. I haven't got time to be redoing these things unnecessarily. So right, so I've got the daily diet, as you can see. Let's just close that a little bit. So I've got my daily diet, then I have daily muggle chores, and I've got a little bit today. So I've got my diet today, my today, and if I was at work, I'd have work today, something like that. Pensive, which is my thoughts, and then each one of these tabs I've got for my different businesses and miscellaneous at the back. So, right, probably a bit more information I wanted to share there, but hey ho. Right, so let's get into it. Diet. So this was the 1st of January. So I'm just going to go straight from the top. Oh, right, okay. So I made this sheet myself. I've got the day because, you know, time is so short. I don't want a sheet of paper that has got the day and the date at the top. Because if I scribble on it and make a mistake, not that you make a mistake with your food diary, but you get where I'm coming from. Maybe I want to rewrite it for some reason. Maybe I want to make it all neat. I don't want to have to be missing a page. So then I put my weight in. I can jot up my calories here, or I can jot them up and put a total in there. This I could say I did a run, or I could just state what activity I did. I did a 2 or 3 mile run, something like that. I did 40 on my abs. And this is my total calories for the day. So that's what went in and that's what went out. So as you can see, the plus or the minus, net or gross? So basically I was over on my calories by about 300 calories. So that is not a good day for more than one reason. So I like to drink honey in my tea, and this is, somebody introduced this to me and it's come a bit of, oh hang on, let's move that. It's a bit of a nasty habit. But it's very nice. But I think I might be coming towards the end of the road because I put honey in my tea and I just can't taste it anymore. So, yeah. It was first of Friday, mince pie. What a waste of calories. 212 calories, you know, on a mince pie. So, if I'd had a handful of grapes, that calorie could have been, you know, better spent or not spent at all. At a sausage sandwich, I haven't put in 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I haven't put in the calories for that. I think the bread that I normally have is 90 calories a slice. So it's 180 calories missing there, the butter. So that's a fatal flaw in that logic, isn't it? Pecans, that was a Christmas present in a hamper I got. I wouldn't normally buy nuts because I can't be trusted. 40 grams of cheese. I was well behaved there. I weighed it out. 3 lagers, half a naan, 60 grams of chicken and the salad and a bottle of wine. Okay, well, it is what it is. You know, it's about looking at your diet and kind of saying what can be better, what can be changed. So that's day one. This is going to be a long video. That's really annoying, that last thingy. So what as well is like, I think what I need to do is on the morning start transferring my activity calories. I've actually done it on that day. So basically, I can't add on my total expended calories until Sunday, because that's when because I use a Fitbit, basically. So I've added up the food calories, but I haven't come back to the diary and put in the expended calories, and I haven't worked it out and put it in that box. So I need to start filling this out better. As long as I need to get that box and that box filled. That's the main thing. We're not bothered about getting weighed every day, because I don't think that really helps. There's too many variations of what goes on in the body to take any notice of what's happening every day. Generally though, if it's going up and up and up and up and up, well, you're gaining weight. And when I say weight, I'm talking about body fat. Right, okay, so 2 honey teas, that's 240 calories. I haven't written it down, but I have added it up at the end of the day. So I've obviously done a bit of mental maths there. 2 slices of toast. Now, this was the day I did food prep, and I snacked on boiled veggies all day. So I haven't added them in. Oh God, this was terrible. I've eaten 3 cookies, right? And there were 50 calories each. They were vile. They were absolute 50 calories. They were vile. They weren't. I don't know why I've got 50. Oh, 50 on the stuffing. Right. These were 150 calories each. And by the time I'd finished the batch, it just felt like I was eating sugar. So never again. Never. Right. Veggie burger, lovely. The only thing is, they're quite high in fat. 4 onion rings, chips and salad. So, yeah. I think we'll leave that at that. It's a bit self-explanatory, isn't it? Right. Okay, so I think on this day I didn't eat until quite late. I think I got up. As I say, I'm a long sleeper. So I'd had 1.5 carrots. I've actually weighed them out. A tub of hummus. It's like 452 calories for a tub of hummus. I think I would feel better if I made my own hummus with some roasted vegetables, and then you know what goes in it, and you got a bit more. I think you just got a bit more control. I think it's a bit better. Honey tea, 2 Yorkshire puddings, so that's not bad. You can have those with cooked dinner. Oh God, is this what I've eaten? So this is all bad. You know, this is like snacking. This is snacking, and it's just not good. So that's not a good day. You know, you're not. When it looks like this, you're not doing yourself any favours. You're not going to lose any weight. You're not going to get to your goals, and you're not going to feel any better this summer. So 4 miles I did. So basically, I've jotted up my calories for the day, which, you know, these are not very nutritious. You know, it's just sugar and fat and sugar, basically, and lager, which is like pure alcohol, which just burns off quite differently. So I've got 2,400. I burnt off 2,600, but it's a bad day because, you know, it's fat and sugar. So, oh God, and then at 8 minutes, and we've only done a few days, 4 days. Right, honey tea, sausage sandwich, a cookie, never again. And I was getting to that point as I was eating them. This is better. This was half a home cooked pie, which was chicken and vegetables. So that's a decent meal. Cookie again. This cookie, they need to go. It's just bad. 2 gins and 3 lagers. Well, what can I say? I'm not gonna address this lagers and gin until I've addressed the cookies. So I think 2,300. I don't know which one that is. Again, you can see. You need to come back to the diet. I need to come back to the diet and fill it in every day. Okay, so I've got an egg and sausage muffin. I think that was about 300 and odd calories. So you can see I'm kind of failing. You know, I've made a good effort. I've filled in the diary. I can look at my diary. I can identify bad things in my diary. These flaming cookies. Oh, I felt awful after eating that one. That's what this other happy face is about. So you can see, you know, imagine if I'm not filling in this diary, you can see how I've gained weight because I've just eaten what I wanted to eat. Tried a little bit to be conscientious about it. But this is how it kind of sneaks on and we don't really notice. So it needs to be filled in. Let's have a look. So this was my first of my food prepped breakfasts. This was good. This is a maple protein pancake. So I've kind of had my breakfast. Later on in the day, this is like my lunch during the day, a maple protein pancake and a slice of toast. And then I've come to my evening meal and I've had the chicken, onion rings and oven chips. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I buy the lowest fat ones I can find. I prefer to make my own, but I'm not set up fridge-wise. But look at the difference it's made. So I've had as many veggies as I can fit in that food prep breakfast. I had the protein pancake, which is better. And I wasn't hungry at all. Look at that. I've halved my calorie intake. So, and there was my 2 honey teas, which I need to add on. So there's another 240 on there. So it's 1,367-ish. Oh, God. And then I fell off the wagon. And this was me starting to fall off the wagon. I've had a bit of a bad week this week. I ate a bag of crisps. And we're talking a big bag of crisps. I ate most of the bag and I finished it off a different day. And I've had 2 gins and 3 lagers. So, yeah, there's an improvement. There'll be some PTs out there watching this thinking, improvement, what's she talking about? Okay, so 7th of January. So I've done the food prep. So for 2 days, it was pretty good because having that breakfast set me up for the day. So I've got the food prep breakfast, the 2 honey teas, one of those pancakes again, finished the crisps, God. And I'd forgotten to put it in my diary, but I came back and I'd had the chips mayo and chicken dippers. Oh, God, they were vile again. They weren't like nasty stuff. They were like chicken fillet. But yeah, they weren't the worst thing to eat. And that day I did a 9-mile walk. But, it's kind of like you can't reward yourself and say, wow, look how well I did on that 9-mile walk. Well, you can. But it's not reflected in the diary because I haven't been adding them up. So this is obviously what I need to, these are my goals for next week, I think. Okay. Breakfast bun, honey tea, iced donut and a latte. Ham sandwich. See, I'm going downhill again. I think I've had good moments. And you can see where it's kind of like, I've got loads and loads of improvements to make. But, I'm aiming to make small improvements until my diary looks a lot better. And it's not going to happen in a couple of days. It's not going to happen it's probably going to be a few weeks before this starts looking better. And this is, for me, this is what it's about. It's about coming to the diary, writing it down, total the columns up. That's it. That's the only goal, because, we've done a bit of food prep, we've bought some veggies, we've carried on with the exercise, we've added in some ab work, and, we've made lots of positive steps, but, you need to keep on making those positive steps and keep adding in more positive steps and making small improvements all the time over lots of things, and then it'll just snap and it'll come together and it'll be consistent, and that's what we're aiming for. So from day one, it's not going to be consistent from day one. Be great for day one, whole new lifestyle, whole new routines, way of living. It's not going to happen in a short space of time. Not in real life. Okay, see, you know, you can, again, now the diary's really falling apart now. 9th of January. So I didn't have my pre-prep breakfast on the 3rd day. So I was on the 4th day, I was really pushing it. So I'm not chucking that out. So I kind of picked the best of the leftovers. So maybe roughly 600 calories. But you know what? I didn't eat a thing. I wasn't hungry. If I'm not hungry, I don't eat. It's as simple as that. This was from Christmas, a baked camembert. Now, the only issue I've got is I've got another 2 in the freezer, but that's not too bad because it means I don't have to eat them. But if I want space in the freezer, I've got 3 choices. Throw it out, give it away, or eat it. I've got nobody to give it to. I can't bear to throw. I can't throw food in the bin. So it is what it is. Maybe I could cook it and only eat half of it and throw half of it away quite quickly. So the baked camembert was 800 calories. I had with some grapes and 2 dry bread buns, which is 400 calories. But then I ate half a quiche and some wine and some lager. So there's loads of places to improve, isn't there? Okay, so I've got a sad face here because the last 4 or 5 days I've just wanted to cry, and I've been feeling so dreadful and so horrible, and I'm trying my hardest to be positive and to not let things in life bother me. And you know, maybe you know, and it's like, and these new steps, when you've got things going on in your life, all these new things that we're trying to achieve, all these new habits and new ways of going, they take time to build up into habits and routines into your life. And when you're having a bad day, it's hard to stick to them. So basically, I've had, you know, 4 or 5. I'm bordering on a week now. I've been really feeling really horrible, and I'm dealing with my problems in my life. And everybody's got problems. It's just that they affect us, sadly. But anyway. Right, 2 honey teas, butter on toast. See, that was 12 noon. I got up, and you know what? I didn't even feel like eating. I just couldn't be bothered to eat. And I think the worst thing I've done this week is I've bought that packet of ham because it means I'm eating ham sandwiches. So, anyway, so I've got ham sandwiches, ham, cheese and pickle. I've got to, like, early, you know, late afternoon, 847 calories. I've done a 4-mile walk. I've done 2 sets on my abs. I've done some abs earlier in the week as well. And worked at 2 sets on the abs to failure. The reason I've only done 2 sets is because I've got 3 park benches and they're too close to each other, really. So I just do the 2. Some's better than none. Okay, so I've eaten. Then I've come back to have a nibble in the evening. And I've eaten an 1/8 of a quiche. Whereas if I'd had the veggies at this point, maybe I had the veggies, I didn't know that nibbling on grapes was going to be a future thing, but it is now. So I haven't got any quiche for my salads this week because I've eaten it over the weekend. So that's not good. And then wine and ham sandwich, wine. So, not a good day. Can't really reflect on it. We don't know if it's a plus or a minus day. Yeah. And look, I've actually missed a day and not even realised it, because sometimes I've been coming back out of memory, adding it, you know. So, and then here's today. So, yeah, haven't eaten yet. My day has shifted along. So I've been working till 9 o'clock at night, and then not getting up till 10 in the morning, and then I kind of do a bit in the kitchen, have something to eat, and then I'm working until 9 o'clock at night again. So I need to kind of shift that round. So I've got up a little bit earlier today. Yeah, so that's where we're at with this. This is a long enough video, so I'm not going to go into my flexible diary. I'll do that on another video now. So I'll leave you with this, and I'll see you later in the week. Bye.